Hey guys! Welcome back to Legend of Dragoon. This might be the last episode. I think it probably will be the last episode of this series. And I'm going to really miss it. What else can I do? A game has got to end eventually, so... I hope you guys enjoy this final thing, this final ride. I don't see it going longer than this, so let's do it. Shauna! Zeke, you don't deserve to use spirits. Oh, he took Dragoon Spirit. You say it even after this? Yeah, he was the original one who had it. Oh no, the red-eyed dragon still recognizes you. This is the truth. And the annihilation of the world is about to occur. Is the truth as well. Dad, stop it! Stop it, Dad! You stop it! Don't do that, Dad. You're embarrassing me. The power is not generated for that. Everything was born to die. It's the same for spirits or the world. Learn through your body. Stop! You know what? I am not panicking at all. You know why I'm not panicking? Is because I don't even use... I'm not gonna even... Well, I might drag you. I don't think I'll drag you. Oh, look! A Dragoon Edition. A successful Dragoon Edition, no doubt. See? That's what a successful Dragoon Edition looks like. You've never seen it from me, but that's what it looks like. Yeah. Okay, he was the original one who had it. Let's go through a whole huge update. Yes. There were 7 original Dragoons in the original Dragon campaign. Rose and Zeke were among those original 2. And they were fiancés and such. So, yeah, they were fiancés, and well, Zeke sort of got stoned by a petrification spell from Melbu Frama. Turned into stone. At a certain point, Zeke got not turned into stone. The petrification spell wore off. And what happened is, I believe, met Hechel's daughter. Hechel's daughter, who Hechel trained, one of the party members, who Hechel trained, and she ran away from home. Anyway, she ended up getting with Zeke. They had Dart. So, but okay. Then there was a horrible tragedy, the burning down of their hometown of Meat, where he ran into the black monster, who is Rose, because she's trying to kill the soul of the... Like, the moon is the body of, the great horrible monster that will destroy the world, essentially. And destroy the soul of it, and that was Shauna. She missed. She killed a princess who was sister. It was some kind of sister instead, a twin sister. And they killed Shauna. Tried to, but didn't get Shauna, essentially. And
Blossom Storm.
And so what we have is, well, Dart's mom, who knows what happened to Dart's mom, Claire, probably didn't make it, because went after Dad. The black monster wasn't taken care of because the black monster is Rose. And I suspect, and has been pointed out in the game, is that Zeke might not be Zeke. Might be someone else. Because showing up. Non-human powers. The time has come today. Sorry, LCD sound system. I love LCD sound system. Check them out. One of the best electronic acts. What? Malibu Frama? Wow, I am shocked. Are you shocked? That Zeke wasn't actually Zeke. What was I just talking about? Zeke's not actually Zeke, because those weren't human powers he was exhibiting. Flying, teleporting out from nowhere. You know, all that kind of thing. I hope he doesn't petrify everyone and just turn everyone into stone. Get them all stoned. I hope he doesn't do that. I wouldn't like that, but 20k is a lot. I wonder if someone will level up. Good, because it'll be the last leveling up that will happen, I believe. But hopefully you get a better idea of what's going on here. And Shauna might become if Shauna, the flesh of it and the soul are combined, a thing will destroy the world. Plain and simple. And Dart loves Shauna, by the way. I am the fabulous Malibu Frama, leader of the Winglies. I've been waiting for these. Moment for over 10,000 years. Oh boy. Why? You must have been defeated by Zeke. What? No, why? You must have been defeated by Zeke, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, wrong voice. Yeah. He was defeated by Zeke way back then when he was petrified. When Zeke was petrified. It's true. The sword of the man penetrated me. But what vanished is only my flesh. I cast a petrifying spell on the man at the same time. I transmigrated my soul into the spirits. Genius of me. The sublime soul is immortal. How long have you been manipulating my dad? How long have you been manipulating my dad? No, sorry. It just turned into a poor English accent. I would like some more, please. Horrible, horrible accent. At this moment, I re-entered the light, the first light, after 11,000 years. It was especially dark. It was a hard time for me. When the black monster came to meet, that foolish soul tried to release the power. Yes, as I was saying, of the Dragoon, without knowing that I was waiting for that moment. Always a plan B, and a plan C, and a plan D, and E and F. So, it was then. Rose was there. She was the black monster. I was released from the spirit and revived in order to obtain an eternal body. Okay. He's searching for a body. He could have purchased it in Amazon. They have everything. That is proper for an immortal soul. Now I am becoming a god. What does he mean? No, don't mix. What? What? Okay, at least Shauna isn't the monster. I'm relieved about that. Is he merging with the Virage embryo? The god of destruction? The 108th fruit, sown by the seed of Soa? I know it might sound crazy, but that's literally what's going on. I know my lore. I am the lore master. I know that has a different meaning, but yeah. Is he going to be a god instead of Shauna? Yeah, thanks, you know. Thanks, Dart the Obvious. You are right. You are right. I obtained the flesh of the god of destruction. I am the god. With quotations, I'm sort of a god. I'm going to be a god. It's my dream. Please support my dream. A god? Don't make me laugh. Who is this? Oh, you're gonna join the fight? Yeah, Lloyd! Lloyd, you are alive. Yeah. I cannot die with the wrong god still around. There is no space for you in my Utopia. Lloyd wants to create a Utopia. What's going on here? What is going on here? What is going on here? What is going on here? Ooh. Malibu Frama! Kind of thing is...
Over here.
Yes, you go, Lloyd! Don't forget the supernatural to your own interests. Unforgivable. Destroy yourself. My vision. You bothersome dragonfly! Gah! Lloyd! What just happened? What just happened? What did you do to Lloyd? Lloyd is cool! Thought he was horrible at first, but he's cool. What is this? What is it? This is the Dragoon Spirit of the Divine Dragon and the Dragon Buster. Are you here to give us this? Don't get so conceited. I just ended up here while I was pursuing my own ideal. I gotta respect that. You wanted a good Utopia. you wanted a utopia where everyone is fair and equal, and not the end of the world. Yeah. His birth will be the death of the world. Hurry up. Stop him. Farewell, people who confronted the fate of Soa. Lloyd is good. He had a... What is it called? Well, he was bad and now he's good. Let's just say that. This is gonna be the end, guys. The very end. No more leveling up beyond this point. Like, literally. You know my party by now. It's the all-power attack team. To be honest, I might Dragoon with this new Dragoon Spirit, though. I have acquired all. Can't you see it? I have the whole... I collected all the Pokemon. I caught them all. No one else will catch them all. Just me. I even have the original 150. And the ultimate power. Well, he did catch them all. That's good. I am the god of Pokemon collections. And I will purify all who don't play Pokemon. Under the fate determined by Soa. Death to those who rebel against fate. Death to all life. And may your death be bliss. May death bless the world to which I shall descend. I won't let you. Will you guys let him? I won't. I, for one, will not. We are Dragoons. We are ready to fight against fate. Let's go. So, yeah. So I think I'm going to do is this divine dragon, the spirit of the divine dragon, that I'm gonna use to show it off, because if I get it, why not show it off? I've shown off everyone else's Dragoon powers, but ooh, this is new. Now Albert and Kongol, all I'm gonna do with them is they're just going to do additions, because that's how I like to play it. But I think I'm more than ready. Like, look at that power.
Blazing Dynamo!
So I wonder though, what will happen with Shauna? What will happen with Dad? Like, will he come back and be himself again? Seriously though.
Blossom Storm!
I'm wondering, like, I want a happy ending for this game, because you can't blame me, right? This is like the 50th episode of the series. After 50 episodes, I want a happy ending. I demand a happy ending. I want to be all in tears and everything. I also don't want Melbu Frama even within the vicinity of the world. I want it just to I want this thing to never leave the moon. Just never. I want the moon to just vanish from the sky, like, gone. Like, oh, the moon that never sets disappeared. What the hell happened? Oh, we don't know. Up and vanished. What would you guys do if the moon if like our moon, like Earth's moon, unless you live on another planet and I don't know, then you're talking about some other moon, but a moon. The moon surrounding whatever planet you live on
Blossom storm.
just vanished. Just up and vanished. Who knows where it went? Oh, great. Little Virage friends, let's play. Didn't do too much. What is this? What is that?
Bone crush.
You know what? I want to give him a taste of what Dragoons can do. Why Dragoon yet? I don't know. Do I want a Dragoon yet? The first generation. Oh, it's a baby world destroyer. How cute! The baby world destroyer. Okay.
Yes. Go. Go.
The goal is to defeat this thing, and so the world never ceases. Which is a shame. You know,
Blossom storm.
baby world demon is adorable, and the world will never see him. Sad.
Bone crush.
Sad. Very sad. Why isn't it talking? Why isn't... Come on. Say something.
Go.
You know? At least communicate in... Does he have a new language now?
Dynamo.
He's certainly not talking. I mean, could have subtitles?
Blossom
In
storm.
whatever language Melbu Frama speaks now?
Bone crush.
I don't know why he's not talking. Oh, you're gonna do something special against me? Hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm laughing too. Ha 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 ha. Go on. Try me. Sorry, didn't work. So I'm gonna... What do I do? Seriously though, what do I do? Okay. That's not much. Good. At least you didn't... Like, did it have to prompt me? Or how to handle this situation? But yeah, I am sad. Like, I think this is going to be the final battle. Games have surprised me before. It's like, nope, we're going on. It's not over just yet. But I think it's over. I don't see how I can go on from this battle. I think this will be the last and final battle of this game.
Yes. Go.
I've been playing it so long. It's sort of like been my world.
Blazing dynamo.
So. Yeah. I know a lot of you guys are going to miss it as well. The second generation. Oh. I'm curious. What does the second generation look like? It's a generational thing, which is cool. Oh, a third generation? Wow, the second generation grew up fast. Kids grow up quickly, don't they? Little kids, and before you know it, they're as old as your grandparents. What's going on? So much tension! So much tension, oh my god. Fourth? I want to fight. I want to get back to fighting! This whole family drama thing is cute. You know, I like the family drama. I like it. Goes through multiple generations of a family, which is cool. Oh look! It's the rave party god. Yeah, it's time. So, 1. I've waited long enough to use the Dragoon powers. For the Divine Dragon. That is indeed a really cool uniform. Uniform? It's not a uniform, it's a Dragoon armor. Whatever. Ball? I'm gonna use the cannon. Let's see what this is about. Better be the coolest animation of a Dragoon thing ever.
Divine Dragon Cannon.
So, can this thing do the same thing to Dart that it did to Lloyd? I hope not. I don't want Dart to die. I like Dart too much. I think I've liked Dart more and more as the game has gone along. He's become a great leader. See, HP is doing great. Look at my party's HP. We're doing good. And I got this. I got Rave Demon in the yellow. I'm gonna call it different names throughout this battle. Right now it's Rave Demon. That's why I don't go to raves. You know? I used to go to raves, but I don't go to raves anymore because I fear I might become a rave demon. Yeah. Then you're stuck in that lifestyle permanently. I imagine Rave Demon does have a fun life. It's party all the time. Partying is so normal that it doesn't feel special. Must be boring, I guess. It's like, oh, another party today? Yes, same thing as every day. Another party. 5th generation. Gets clean. Gets a real job. Moves to a house in the suburbs. Has a family. A house with a white picket fence. pretty, actually. Isn't that? Look at that. It's so pretty. Better look even prettier in the 6th generation. Primitive peoples? Oh. Looks like medieval art, which is really cool. I don't know what's going on there. Exactly. Please tell me what's going on there. No. Okay, I'm gonna attempt a Dragoon Edition. Perfect Dragoon Edition, guys. Perfect. See? I am brilliant at them. This is a volcano, or is the world not pretty anymore? Does it have like different powers? So this thing has different powers with each generation? I get it. Transforms into new things. Yeah, MP. So, I want to keep doing this cannon move because it's Divine Cannon. And hopefully Dart's Divine Cannon will be the end of this thing. And it'll be the end of the game. I don't want to end the game though, but I have to. It's time to move on, you know? Well, maybe. Do I want to move on? Yes and no. I want to move on to a different game after this being the 50th episode and 50th and final episode. I think so, at least. But I also want to keep it going because I love this game so much. Or they could just make a remake of the game, like a, you know, like a professional remake of the game to modern gaming standards, and that would be ideal. Then I would probably play the game again. You know, the remake. Like, imagine how awesome everyone would look. And I would probably go with a different situation. I'd probably go with a Dragoon type team rather than a team focused on Dragoon magic, essentially. That's what I would do. Rather than team focused on physical attacks. As I've done here. Part of me wants to just play the game over again for the channel and then do it with a new, do it with a way different kind of team. I would love to do that. Yeah. What's this do? That was made way back in one of those cities. I want to see what it does. Oh no, I have to press button. I did amazing. That's it? That's all it did? That was, anticlimactic. think this is gonna do it, guys. I think it will.
Divine Dragon Cannon.
I love this guy's cute. This might be the end. Thank you for watching this series. This is the end! This is the end! But, like, there might be after credit scenes, there might be all this stuff going on. No! Not yet! Not yet! I can't believe it! How many more hits is this thing gonna take? It's in the red! But, I don't know. There might be after credit scenes, there might be some special ending stuff. So, like, don't be like, okay, battle done and then leave. Well, you could, but I wouldn't want you to. I want you to see a long, well-deserved ending to this. That's what I would like. Come on, Dart. Let's finish what was started.
Go! Blazing Dynamo!
I almost wish I had Rose on the team, to be honest. This might be it, guys. Come on, Dart. Take this on the home run. To use a sports analogy.
Divine Dragon Cannon!
Yes! Oh my god.
Shauna!
Dar! I have been waiting for this moment.
I kept you waiting so long. I'm sorry.
What?
Dare you? Inferior humans cannot outshine me, a god. Rose, the time has come. This is the end of our long journey.
Zeke,
Could you come with me?
yes. I will never leave you again.
Dart. Ah, you have grown up. Father? I couldn't do anything for you as a father. Please forgive me.
But father, we finally met. This isn't fair.
Dart, I'm so glad I met you.
Rose! Father!
Go, Dart.
My role has ended. Blaze the way to the future by yourselves.
This is your age to live with Shauna.
What are you talking about? We can all live together.
We were never meant to exist in this age.
No!
My age ended in remote activity. Farewell, Dart, and thank you.
Rose! Father!
Oh my god, so much to unpack there. Sort of a happy ending. Oh, it's Kongal and Hashel. Hashel's teaching Kongal the art of rogue combat. Oh my god. How cool. You could do it, Kongal. He tried. Oh, I forgot her name. She's feeding the dog plants. the carnivorous plants. There's the Crystal Palace. Oh, it's Miranda, all the sisters. Here's the Queen. Oh, yes. Oh, Princess Lisa. Oh, yeah. And her lover. Her gardener lover, who whatever his... something N. Starts with an N. Oh, you have that shop owner talking with someone. Oh, look! Oh, it's Muru and her bestie, who I can never remember the name of. Just hanging out in the human world. Oh, Belle, the castle in Belle. Oh, it's Albert. Albert is getting married to, what is her name? It's been so long. They're getting married. King and queen. She is a queen now. Oh. Dart. Oh, Lavitz's room. This is Lavitz's room. That's the roof but you saw the roof where Dart and Lavit just sat. Talked about the future. Dart is in his hometown. Other hometown. Chatting. Oh, Shauna. Dart and Shauna. The kids. They're rebuilding the town. Oh my god. Rebuilding. Oh. It's like tears. Little drops of water running from my eyes. What an amazing ending. I still wish Rose and Dad were part of it. What's going on? Blue? That's red? Those are young dragons. Those are dragon eggs. Oh no. Imagine a sequel. Imagine if a sequel were made. Oh, it makes me sad. Oh god, I wish there was a sequel to this game. Oh my, imagine that. If there was a sequel and I don't know what it would have been like. I read that there was a sequel in the works and it didn't end up happening. That makes me sad. But I would very much settle for a remake or even a remaster for the PS5. That would be astounding. Oh my god. I can't believe the series is done. I'm gonna have to rethink my life after this year. Because it's been such a big part of my life as long as I've been playing it. This was my very first RPG experience, and I was a little kid, 2000 something, and I got this. I had this PS2, and also I got this game from a family member, and I played it, and it was my first RPG experience, and I found that I could play, I could do on the PS3, and so I played it, and here you have it for the channel. You get to experience this game that is not on the PS4. Hopefully it's on the PS5 eventually, but it was not on the PS4. and you guys get to experience it. It's a playlist, so you can, if you haven't watched all the episodes, you can go and watch every single episode of this series if you want. Even to experience the whole journey again. Just, I know I'll be watching the whole journey again eventually. You know why. So, just for funny moments videos, you know. I'm gonna have to watch all 50 episodes. But, guys, thank you so much for the support of this series. This thing that's been a huge part of my channel for a long time. A long, long time. But yeah. On to a new era for the channel, I guess. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who has loved and enjoyed this series. It means the world to me that you experienced it alongside myself. And I just want to leave it at that. You are all special to me. I'll leave you to the song. What's the rest of the credits?
From where you're standing, you can see the sky above.